Fox reporter on the border is explaining very clearly and very simply exactly how the cartels are exploiting the border, making migrants wear wristbands to identify themselves. This is how efficiently run these cartels are on the border.
The National Border Patrol Council is reacting to that sleeping National Guardsman, telling me this in a statement, quote, "This is a good example of the strain cartels are putting on government resources. All personnel are having to work extremely long hours, often away from home while living in hotels." But the mentioning of cartels putting a strain on resources, they are the ones cashing in on this surge of illegal border crossers. We were here overnight. Down the path is the river that divides the United States and Mexico, and we saw boatload after boatload of migrants arrive with these wristbands on their wrists. This is what they have to purchase from the cartel to get permission to go by boat from the Mexican side to get passage to United States soil. They discard the wristbands once they get here, but this showcases how much money the cartel is making from.
Wonder how much they're charging for those Biden T-shirts and Biden caps.
The surge of illegal immigration at the border. An analysis of revenue that is brought in from human smuggling from Central American countries to the United States alone in 2017 put the revenue for the cartel at $2.3 million. Many times, these migrants will pay anywhere from $3,000 to $25,000 in smuggling fees, depending on how far they need to go and what they are willing to do. They even get a group discount if they are traveling with kids. Sometimes they'll get thousands of dollars knocked off if they agree to bring over illicit drugs. But the National Border Patrol Council vice president told me this afternoon in an interview that there is a direct link to relaxed border policies and the profit that the cartel brings in.
And then on top of that, you tie us up in the meantime, whether dealing with people out here in the field or putting us inside for babysitting duties. It just makes it even easier for them, and more is flowing.
And Sandra, these wristbands are kind of like buying access to a theme park. The cartel gives people multiple tries with these wristbands. If people get sent back, they keep the wristband, they show proof of purchase to the cartel lets them come back in again. A sheriff's deputy told me this afternoon sometimes they'll get up to 3 tries out of one wristband to try to come to the United States illegally.
Like access to a theme park? Joe Biden, of course, is insisting that nothing he said or done has suggested that he wants migrants to come up here, even though during the debate, as we mentioned yesterday, he told them to surge to the border. Newsweek headline, Mexico's president says Biden's promise of better treatment for migrants cause border surge. First sentence, Mexican president, the left-wing politician, blamed for border crisis, placed blame for the border crisis on the Biden administration. Quote, expectations were created with the government of President Biden. There would be better treatment of migrants, and this is called Central American migrants, also from our country wanting to cross the border, thinking it is easier to do so, end of quote. Is this thing on? We have 100 days. We have 100 days. Gives us permission. Kamala Harris, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah. No. Like, what do you want to know?